With us now, author Elizabeth Wasserman's Dogtective series has captured readers all over the world with some clever writing. The series was originally written in Afrikaans with super smart dog William and his young owner Alex solving issues and jet-setting around the globe. The author joins us from our Cape Town studio to talk and share the success of the Dogtective series. Elizabeth, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us on Morning Live.
Good morning. Nice talking to you.
The series has become incredibly successful, but for the benefit of our viewers who don't know what it's about, what is the Dogtective series all about?
Well, it's a story about a boy who finds a very unusual dog by chance, and the dog takes him to adventures all over the world, solving crimes, having lots of interesting discoveries. So it's a lot of issues, and I hope it combines the things that children like, adventure, action, and it gets them to read.
Elizabeth, but it does deal with serious issues like piracy, theft, rhino poaching, and it is really in some way, are you trying to educate young people about some of the serious issues in a very fun and creative way?
Well, you know, children are aware of these things, and they should be aware of all the problems that's facing them in their future as well. I'm a bit of an environmentalist, so it's nice to focus on that aspects as well. And, you know, learning can be fun, and you can have fun while you learn and all of that. So I'm trying to hide it, but in my heart, I suppose I am an educator.
The series was originally written in Afrikaans under the title Speerhond. But it was translated to English and now to Mandarin, and it's still incredibly successful. What do you think it is about your books that resonate with audiences, with readers?
Well, it's universal themes, you know, adventure and animals. And it's written from this perspective of the boy. And the dog, I think, is really real. You know, he's like a dog. He doesn't have an imagination. He just follows his tail, and he gets them into all kinds of trouble. And I think children understand that. It resonates with their secret world and their own horizons that they want to broaden all the time. So it gives them an opportunity to travel. And then it's local content. You know, they're South African kids. And it's nice, I think, for children to read from that perspective.
Is William a real dog?
Yes, he is. He's our house dog. So it's useful to base a character on somebody you know, a dog like ours. He's very hard-headed. You cannot tell him anything. You know, he goes his own way, like the character in the book. So there were some traits that I could use in the story.
But William at home is not a detective dog. He's not sniffing for his next meal.
For food, yes, all the time.
Okay. How did this deal come about that it was translated into Mandarin? Did you even know that you had a following in China?
Not really. William is on Facebook, and he has some international friends that follow him. The Mandarin deal was a surprise. It's nice to think of the stories as an export product and proudly South African. So it's exciting. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe the children in China would like our dog. We would hope so. We'll see how far it goes.
And maybe even into a television series. Now, you're a pathologist in private practice, and you're an extraordinary professor in the Department of Medical Microbiology at the University of Stellenbosch. What made you write a children's series in the first place?
Well, I read a lot, and I love children's books, even as an adult. And I have my own child, and I tell stories all the time. Perhaps a bit of escapism also. I work with children in the hospital, and they need things to brighten up their lives. And writing for children is a passion. It's immensely enjoyable. And hoping that one can make a difference and get kids interested in a world of imagination and knowledge. It's a privilege.
How different is it writing it in Afrikaans originally as Speerhond and then it being translated into English? Was it difficult?
It was difficult. I did the translation myself because I'm so fussy. And I wanted to tell the story in the correct voice. So it taught me a lot about both languages and made me appreciate the way that we talk and express ourselves with words. And that has been a tremendous learning curve to me, and I still enjoy the art, of just playing around with words in both languages, and I wish I could do even more.
Elizabeth, unfortunately, we've run out of time, but thank you very much for joining us from our Cape Town studio and talking to us about the hugely successful Dogtective series that sees a very super smart dog by the name of William and his young owner Alex travel all around the globe solving various issues. That's the author Elizabeth Wasserman talking to us about that series.